Greetings, First Presbyterian Church family. It is Friday afternoon, and yes, I wore this shirt the other day that I recorded. I've worn other clothes since then. It just so happens, for other reasons, I pulled this one out today. It is Friday afternoon, and this should be a time for folks to be going home. I did have to pick up a few things at a local store, and it was kind of scary. I'd say scary, odd. Not as crowded as it should be at that time of day. You had the people with the masks. They had some paper towels, and I grabbed one and used that to push the buggy around to pick up what I needed to pick up. Again, just a reminder of the times in which we're living. As I understand, Dallas County has extended the stay-at-home really just past mid-May to May 20th. And even if one doesn't live in Dallas County, that impacts all of us. And so we're going to be in this situation for quite a while. Just a reminder that this Sunday, we'll actually pre-record the service on Saturday, so Sunday you will have available the worship service. It'll be Palm Sunday. We will celebrate communion. It will be virtual communion. I'll give the words of institution and a moment when you can partake if you wish at home. So again, make sure you have your bread, your juice available, and you can celebrate there. We're clear to do it. Next week we'll have the Maundy Thursday service. Communion will be celebrated in the same way. And actually, the service will be much like pretty much the past script. That will be the same, except it will be recorded in the sanctuary. Also, Good Friday service will be available. We'll pre-recorded those. Those services will be available. This past week, we had our first Zoom meeting as a church, and about a dozen of us participated or tried to participate. I'm not sure what the bugs were on my end. This is all new to me, but in the weeks ahead, looking to have some check-in meetings that we can have, maybe meeting with a session, not an official session meeting, but we'll be meeting with them as such. Just a few minutes ago, I had the opportunity to hear a friend from high school days recorded a message. And part I mention this because he may be watching. He knows that now that I have a YouTube channel. And if you are, go Big Red, okay? Anyway, he shared about how we're using our time in these days. And it's a good reminder because this is going to be a while. This is not just a couple of weeks, then it'll all be over. It's going to be a couple of months. We're in the middle of this. So it's a good reminder, and I'll be expanding on that later, but that's the thought that stuck with me is how I'm using my time and where am I placing my hope. I want to close with a part of a prayer from the Valley of Vision, and y'all have heard me use that one before, and anyway, it's a book that I like, a book of prayers. It's from an earlier era, so there's going to be a lot of these and thous, but bear with me. O God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we hope in thy word. There we see thee, not on a fearful throne of judgment, but on a throne of grace, waiting to be gracious and exalted in mercy. There we hear thee saying not, depart ye cursed, but look unto me and be ye saved. For I am God and there is none else. They that know thy name put their trust in thee. How many now glorified in heaven, and what numbers living on earth are thy witnesses, O God, exemplifying in their recovery from the ruins of the fall, the freeness, riches, and efficacy of thy grace. All that were ever saved were saved by thee, and will through eternity exclaim, not unto us, but unto thy name give glory for thy mercy and truth's sake. Thou hast chosen to transact all thy concerns with us through a mediator in whom all fullness dwells, and who is exalted to be Prince and Savior. To him we look, on him we depend, through him we are justified, and his name is Jesus. Have a good Friday.